All right. Good morning, world. How's that? I forget that it's not the same on my screen. Good morning. All right. Kevin here. Throw with the flow in our studio. We are back at it. We had made a goal to live stream for a month to try to encourage us to do it. To encourage us to do that, I set a reward to buy a new computer if I can live stream for a month and just rip that band-aid off, get out of my shell, out of my comfort zone, and just start working live, hot mics and uh, open virtual studios. And so so that's what we do every day. We haul our computer out here, set up, and we, for the most part, have just been working through our settings in order to try to optimize quality with discovery. And so we really want to try to build a really easy system to just walk in, punch in live, open the doors, and be open for business, um, and just share kind of the real raw look at what it is to be a studio artist online and on a lot of the social media platforms. There's so much art content these days, and so much of it, I find it's unrealistic, right? We speed it up, we zoom it in, we put on the special lighting and whatnot, and we edit ourselves into, you know, we edit out our our imperfections, and we try to craft our image to fit the social narrative and follow the trends. And I think that that is damaging in so many ways. Yes, there may be benefits such as, you know, views and reach and uh, what's up, and the ability to monetize and have value, but the struggle is that at what cost? What's up, y'all? Welcome in. We're 3 weeks in. This is our third week in opening up our doors to our studio and trying to share and build that story so that people can, you know, take part in what we're doing. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing well. This is very exciting. We have a lot to do. We're constantly working through our projects. Right now, we've just finished cleaning up and polishing all of our cups, and that's one of our tasks today is to get over to the table. We've got, a few hundred cups set out, and we're going to try to run through them. I am in Gulfport, Mississippi, in the U.S. What is a shout out? That's the second time I've heard that. This is new. We're kind of new here, so we're learning how to try to communicate with a chat thread. We make cups. This one just happens to match my shirt. It's unintended. So if you could tell me what a shout out is, I would be glad to think about it. These are little cups. This cup here was fired on its side, so you can see that the glaze runs across the surface, and then it forms these drips of glass and glaze where all the colors come and mix together. And then the inside has an equally intriguing effect. But we make a bunch of cups. But we're in the in South Mississippi. We're right north of the Gulf. I guess now there's tension of Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America. I see water, but there's a lot of water out there, and that's where we're at. So we're still. What is a shout out? Let me ask that. If y'all have any other questions, throw them in. We're just going to sit here for a minute and get comfortable, and then we'll try to work through our to dos for the day. And how to give a shout out? How to give a shout out on YouTube? We're gonna figure this out. Thank you for your patience. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for coming, Bob. Been working with clay for nearly a quarter of a century. There was a period of time where I had to get a different job. It was a cell phone repair shop. It turns out I was pretty good at that too. Uh, Giving a shout out on YouTube is done by using the at mentioned featured followed by the creator's handle in your video description or community posts. This triggers a notification for them and adds an interactive link to their channel. You can also verbally mention them or use tools. All right. Well, I'll look into that and learn how to do shout outs. Um, all right. Mm. What's somebody throw a question? I feel like I've got a lot of thoughts, but a lot of times I need that motivation, and I don't want to feel like I don't feel like I'm just making it up as I go. I don't know talent. I don't know what talent necessarily is. I guess it's what you learn over doing something for a long time. Uh, I make I make little cups, and I think the uniqueness in what I do. It's not that I think they're any special than anyone else's, but my work. I guess what my work says to me is that we're all different. We're all we're all individual, and we all come from different places and different circumstances, and we all have good qualities and bad qualities. And I see a lot of people in the world, we're always constantly wanting to hide our bad qualities, the things that we feel are undesirable. And the truth is that if you remove all of your undesirable qualities, then you're going to remove your identity, because you'll just, if you remove anything that's a difference, then you'll end up looking the same and acting the same and doing the same thing. And and you know you'll lose your identity, right? You get wrapped up in the identity of something else. And so to to have the admiration for a good quality, you have to appreciate the, the undesirable qualities, and then you end up seeing all of them as necessary to becoming your identity and who you are. And so that's what I do. I make cups, and every cup I allow to be different. And so I just work through each one, and I allow each cup to develop its own voice. So, so anyways, I think what we're gonna do is move. We're gonna shut this down. I'm gonna try to re-kick this stream over at the our table. We have a few hundred cups set out, and we need to go through and make sure that anything that has a critical defect is found and then pulled aside for either rework or refire. And so that's our goal today, is to just go through them and figure it out. Thank you all for coming by. We are opening the doors to a virtual studio space, and so we're trying to create an environment where you can come by at any time, peek your head in, see what's going on. We're always doing new projects, making new work, and finding new things to discuss. And just growing and learning, trying to identify unique qualities, the things that can be celebrated for you. Match a green cup. Mm. All right, let's get to it. We're gonna shut this down and go get into a project. Take care. See y'all later.